Life is full of surprises. One of those surprises is usually failure. Well, it happened to this man, Iman. Here's his story of how he used failure to push him to greater heights. Do you know Iman Gadzhi? What do you think of him? Tell us in the comments and subscribe to our channel. Iman Gadzhi is an entrepreneur, digital marketer, and owner of 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐞, and prior owner of the educational website 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐞. Becoming a millionaire with a net worth of over $15 million, he made a vow to change the way people are educated in the UK. The reason he went down this path is because this young man was someone who the UK education system failed, for he is a dropout. Now, the typical narrative around being a dropout, whether it's in college or high school, is that it was the person's decision or their mistakes that led them to be a dropout. That's not what Iman believes. He believes that the UK school system does not serve most UK youth. In general, there's not enough jobs for all the youth in the UK, especially in certain industries. This is where Iman comes in. He became a college dropout because he wanted to take care of his mom. He wanted to become successful, but he wasn't sure how. He had no high school certificate, so the best he could do was menial jobs at the bottom of the totem pole in society. But even though he was doing that, he had the mindset of a person who wanted more. Even on his YouTube channel, when he started 6 years ago, a lot of his earlier videos were weightlifting. He would detail his dedication through the training of himself and the building up of his body, even though this seems irrelevant to the success he has achieved today. It isn't. This shows discipline, which is a very important lesson that he has learned and that you can learn when you start something and don't stop and keep going until you build it up. And he was consistent. He kept going. Now granted, he stopped doing weightlifting videos after a while, but he just shifted to something else. He never stopped. After that, he started doing inspirational videos, and those videos would lead him to doing videos on entrepreneurship. From the viewpoint of a marketer, even though those are 3 separate niches, people's interests do actually overlap. People who are into bodybuilding are very disciplined. That discipline would easily tie over to inspirational videos. It is normal for people who are in the gym to listen to inspirational content or music to pump them up and keep them going, so it wasn't that much of a far cry. As far as entrepreneurship, most entrepreneurs are dreamers, so inspirational content is their guilty pleasure. The 𝐦𝐨𝐤𝐞 company began out of his brief job with a football team in his community, which he was doing social media work for. There he was working at a moderate rate, but it was enough to put food on the table for him and his mom. Soon enough, people started reaching out to him. When people see success, they want to be around you. They want to learn from you. He started by offering his mentorship service for £150. Once he saw the opportunity for this business avenue, he started 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐞 to help future students who needed help scaling their businesses and increasing their marketing efforts. 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐞 surpassed 𝐼AG in profit in 2018, but he truly made it soar when he hired a product manager, a type of employee that is usually the highest employee in companies, inclusive of all the other employees in advertising. He pays over $30,000 per month in expenses to manage this business. But Iman wanted to make sure the products he was offering were the best he could offer. The courses now range in price from around $99 to $3,000. So what about this YouTube channel? Well, he doesn't make a lot of money from it. YouTube has mostly been used as a funnel for Iman. He doesn't earn a lot from Google AdSense with YouTube, where the estimation he gave was around $4,000. He made his first dollar through 𝐼AG when he landed a $400 per month client back in 2016. It has grown since then. Generally, they can have anywhere from 8 to 15 clients at any time. The majority of clients he has are info product businesses, so they're usually offering a service which gives information to their customer or an e-learning product. He also works with e-commerce businesses and helps them improve their business processes on social media and marketing. He talked about how he grew his business through word of mouth and referrals. Word of mouth is an underrated marketing tactic because it's not what most advertising focuses on. But the reason word of mouth works so well is because of trust. This is why customer service is important. It's good to treat your customers well because they're going to be the ones who are going to be talking about your company and the services it offers to other people. Iman understood this, and it became the thing that put him in the crosshairs of a lot of friends that he knew, whether from the gym or his personal life. And everybody knows a gym is a good place to network with beginning entrepreneurs and young professionals. By 2019, he was averaging around $100,000 per month with 𝐸𝐴G Media, with the most profit he has made in 1 month being over $140,000. His agency makes around $120 per person buying his courses, making upwards of $250,000. 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐬 now manages the social media processes of many businesses internationally, so Iman has focused on working for other businesses and other entrepreneurs. This is where you can see his cleverness. You have a company that helps entrepreneurs start, if not scale, their businesses, and you have another company that offers social media services. He admitted to this later on when he would close down the agency to focus on providing software products for social media companies and entrepreneurs he's going to build. Iman has earned money from affiliate marketing as well, but he makes sure he uses the products. Funnily enough, Iman said he would promote a lot of products that he uses in his casual life, so much so that the companies would eventually call him and even ask him if he wants an affiliate link. He might as well make some money if he's going to send so many customers to them. So currently, he makes $13,000 a month from affiliate marketing. Are you enjoying the video? Like the video and make sure to comment on what you think so far about it. Thanks for your support. Now let's continue. 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐬 produced quality results for these companies, and when he started, he was the only one doing everything. But he increased his profit when he hired employees to do the work for his clients and allowed himself to focus on sales and operations. He advises his mentees through his YouTube channel and Grow Your Agency Business to use a completely remote workforce. This lowered his employment costs and allowed him to avoid paying overhead costs such as electricity and water. Plus, he was smart enough to hire people that weren't from the United States of America or the UK. He would hire people within countries where the cost of living is lower, so the money he gave to them wasn't considered a modest income as it would be for an American or UK-based employee, but a relatively high income for his employees because of the conversion rate. Iman has been doing a lot of stuff outside of initial business offerings. Iman does training and webinars for his clients in the effort to increase profitability and productivity for their company. He's been making donations to build schools in Nepal and showed his dedication to educating the youth. He also made a clothing brand named Gadzhi. The clothing brand Gadzhi is meant as brand equity for him and isn't making a profit, but he has plans to promote his brand with appearances in movies, advertisements, etc. So the quality of these clothes are high, which reflects the type of person he is and the brand image he wants to give off. He has made investments in cryptocurrency, going upwards to a $7 million portfolio, and in watches that he has bought and resold up to $100,000. He learned a lot of lessons from cryptocurrency, being that it is volatile, because his $7 million portfolio quickly lost value and went down to $3.5 million. He talked about his lessons on his YouTube channel. Not everything he's done has been strictly business though. Some have been his social media influencing and plain fun. Recently, Logan Paul had NFTs selling called the 99 Originals Collection. One of them sold for $330,000. The person who was in the bidding war was Iman. Logan Paul was talking about it on his podcast. He said there was a mysterious person who was trying to outbid everybody. That mysterious person was called a whale. Iman would finally admit to being that whale. Even though he lost, the experience shows that Iman has the money to throw around if he desires. Iman Gadzhi and 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐞 collaborated when 𝐦𝐨𝐞 invited Iman for an interview where they talked about success, entrepreneurship, religion, among other topics. It's unclear if they are friends, but Iman still has clips from his interview with 𝐦𝐨𝐞 on his YouTube channel, so he stands on the ideas he expressed in that interview, which some have made concerns about. With 𝐦𝐨𝐞 currently banned from YouTube, those and many other clips have become an archive for 𝐦𝐨𝐞's fans. Iman grew his business over his 6 years, but has now closed down his agency. The reason he gave was he wanted to get to the next level, which is over $100 million, and his marketing agency was not going to bring him there. So he's focused on Agency Navigator and Agency Flow. Agency Flow is a software company that is currently being appraised at $12 to $15 million. Agency Navigator is a service created to help people with no money to create a lean social media management company. It offers coaching and business lessons among other deliverables. Iman has become an enigmatic figure within the entrepreneurial world and is trying his best to help out other budding entrepreneurs to become as successful as him. So he's still trying to change the way we educate the youth and give them tools to grow. So what do you think of Iman Gadzhi's success? Did you enjoy the video? Well, let us know in the comments below. Please subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so that you can get notifications when we put out a new video. And we'll see you there.